I don't think the market has stopped yet. Video cut. Hey guys, this is Forte, September 25th, 9:05 p.m. The video cut part, please ignore it. That's usually, I bring the highlight of the video and then I cut it. You're supposed to do that, but I'm too lazy to edit it. But so, anyways, let's get to the main point. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. That Mark Minervini and a couple of traders have tweeted that this reminds them of the 1999 .com bubble. This is an AI bubble and the bubble is going to burst. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, probably. I mean, AI stocks are going up like crazy. Are they overvalued? That's not for me to say. I have no idea. Now, as to say that this market has topped, I think it's a little far-fetched. If you guys watch my video, I've called this bottom here in April. I have also called the bottom in October of 2022. And I have called not the top, but near the top. And at the end of 2021, I've done these kind of videos. And so far, I've been pretty correct 3 out of 3 times. I'm pretty confident at these things because I feel like market topping and starting to enter into let's say a bull market, a bear market, it takes time. It's not something that just happens and boom, we have a shock. Yes, that's gonna happen sometime in my life, right? But the chance of that happening is extremely low. And right now with Fed's cutting rate, everything, I feel like we're not gonna see something like that. Now, the experienced traders on Twitter are gonna say, oh, I haven't lived long enough to see it. But as far as I can tell, if we're still trending up right now, I don't think you should worry about a bear market coming. If it comes, it comes. You should have your stop loss to protect you anyways. And that's kind of my idea. And the market has been kind of shaky the last couple of days, last 2 days. And we are kind of extended. And we're pulling back, right? Are we near the top? Maybe. I feel like the market, in my opinion, the market is going to try to test the high again. And either we fail there or break up. That, we'll see how that goes. As for today, this morning I woke up, everything gapped down 6-7%. And then by afternoon, everything pretty much recovered. As a matter of fact, MP is about to break out into an all-time high. And I am in that stock. And the NASDAQ came down almost to the 20-day moving average, and we bounced off of there, putting in almost a full-on reversal candle. I don't see anything wrong with the market unless I am missing something. There's probably some fundamental side of things that I'm overlooking, but as far as right now, it's kind of crazy that people are calling this top. Maybe in a couple video, I'm just gonna say I don't think this is a top. Are we in a bubble? Like an AI bubble, like the .com bubble? Yeah, probably. I think we are. But we are definitely nowhere close to the top. I think we're not, just because of how great the stock has been acting. So take it with a grain of salt. I could be completely wrong. I could be my bias talking because I'm in a couple stocks. I'm in basic material. I'm in some quantum names. I'm in some real estate names. I'm in some AI names, right? I'm in a couple names right now. And as far as today goes, most of them pretty much put in a recovery candle like this. And yes, the break is starting to get a little choppy. I'm seeing some chopping some stock like RKLB. But that's just how this stock is. It's always choppy. Like, that's not the market. That's just the stock. OKLO is kind of like the leader in this market. I will say the actual leader for this market is open, right? But even open, we're still above the 50-day, 20-day, and 10-day moving average, and we're bouncing off the 20-day exponential moving average. I don't see anything wrong with this market. I don't know why there are so many people on Twitter saying that this is a 1999's bubble and we're gonna crash. Nonsense. I think market topping takes more than just 3 days of data, right? If you look at the volume of this, yeah, we were a little choppy from July to September, but we've broke out of the chop out of this range and started having this great move up. On September 17th, we bounced to a 10-day moving average. It got going. Now that it is a little concerning how we only went up for 3 days and immediately we're seeing chop, but that doesn't mean the top is in. That just means that there is a lot of profit taking, short seller, and a big ask up there. And if we just go up and test that then like one more, we'll see another test for sure. We're gonna test that and see if we break that. If we break above it, great. If we don't, then maybe consider cutting down a little bit. We might start going to a little pullback mode. But are we near the top? Maybe we are. I don't know. Like, I think nobody knows. I think if you're trading in front of your computer, you won't know if this is a top of this bull market. I don't think anyone in this world, other than maybe the insiders, know what's going on, right? And this market, the bubble will continue to be a bubble. That's why it's called a bubble. It's gonna go up so much, make your mom and dad buy stocks, and then we might be actually in a real bubble. Like the bubble might pop, right? But as of right now, I don't think we're in a bubble. So I'm pretty bullish. Short term, I am not too bullish, but I am still pretty bullish as of right now. Let's bring up Robinhood. Since we're making a video anyways, I should give you guys an update. And also just making sure I'm not accidentally leaking my phone number on stream again, because I've done that before. Anyways, here you go. This is my account. Let's take out the monthly chart. We are up 113%. It's good in about 2 weeks, but we also, it was at 160%. So we did I ran into some chop in the last couple of days, but that's fine. And the position that I have right now is I have SES. I don't know why it's showing me. It doesn't show me all time total return. There you go. SES, QUBT, and MP. These are all up a lot. SOUN is up a little bit. And I have some other stock that I just got in today. I have RKT, I have Wolf, and RKLB. These are my kind of losers, but I still think they can come up because we're in a bull market. And in a bull market, things often just can do some crazy stuff. So far we're still up. Are we gonna just continue to be up? I don't know, because I haven't sold any of my positions, any of my winning positions. So yeah, I think that covers all of it for this video. I'm trying to think what is there to talk about. If you guys have any questions, join my Discord. And oh yeah, there's one thing I do want to talk about. I'm gonna have to hide this real quick. It is, people ask about options quite a bit, and I am going to answer some options questions right now, such as what option to buy. Oh god, this is so annoying. I'm trying to give me a sec. Okay, here we go. I am going to tell you guys something, and that is that I am affiliated with Bar Chart. I am, because I use their website. So and 4 years ago, Bar Chart sent me an email and asked me if they can sponsor me. At the time, I declined it because I didn't use their chart at all. And then I started using it for one information only, which is the implied volatility and historical volatility. People ask me what kind of option do I buy. I buy options that's fairly priced. What's considered fairly priced? Now that's something that's hard to tell. And price of it are usually determined by historical volatility. By the way, options is risky. Please invest at your own risk. And for example, I look at this ticker, it's RKT, and the historical volatility is at 52%, and the implied volatility, which is the volatility right now, is at 68%. That's not so far off from the historical volatility. Therefore, the options for this stock is purchasable. They're usually fairly priced. Not fairly priced, but more like if the stock price goes up, the option price will go up at a pretty decent rate. And I'll give you guys an example that it's like sometimes you don't want to buy options. For example, SCS. The implied historical volatility is at 89%, but the implied volatility is at 157%. When stock goes up and the implied volatility is this much higher than the historical volatility, you're not going to make very much money. The RR for the trade is going to be bad. The stock doesn't go up, it's going to go up like 10%, 10, 20%, and you're only going to make like 150% on your options. And that's not what we want. If a stock goes up 10%, you want to make way more than 100% on the given option. It also depends on which delta you're buying at. And I tend to buy when delta is around 20 to between 0.2 to 0.3. I've done that back then and I'm still doing it right now. For any specific reasons? Not really. I have a very basic understanding of options, and that's what I'm going by. And yeah, one with high open interest and volume, and that's also really important. And that's how I pick options, but that doesn't, those are just quick criterias. Main thing is the stock chart. If we're breaking out, then I'm buying the options. Like, I'm not just buying options for the sake of buying options. And I never buy SPY or QQ options because I never trade SPY and QQ options. Please don't follow Wall Street Bet and do that. You're going to blow up your account faster than ever. And try your best to not think that you have an edge trading the QQQ or SPY. I don't. I doubt you guys do. I don't know anybody who does. If you do, make sure they're not a scammer, okay? Because in my opinion, SPY and QQQ is an instrument that's meant for long-term investing. Not for someone to just buy it today or tomorrow. Maybe some short-term traders can be really profitable at trading it, but it's pretty hard and I cannot do it myself. So I want to put that out there. And yeah, barchart.com, okay? That is what I use. And you don't have to sign up. You can just use it. But if you do sign up, I do have the link below. And I do want to be transparent with everybody. If you use their subscription, you do get to see the history of the historical volatility. Do I use this? Sometimes. I only use it, let's say a stock gaps up a lot, and then I see the implied volatility go from like 90% to 150%. Then that's something I might want to consider selling, consider maybe just take some off, just because the IV just went up that much. And you do need subscription to see historical information, but it's not that important in my opinion. But if you do, I do have the link below, and I do want to be transparent with everybody. Since I'm affiliated with them, I do get 30% if you sign up. So I want everybody to know that. Have I made any money off it? Am I going to make a lot of money? No. I am going to make money to buy my lunch. That's about it. Now, why am I affiliated with them? Because guys, they're giving me, they're helping me. They gave me a free account. Okay, I'm saying, so I'm like, you know what? I use you guys anyway, so I'm going to sell out a little bit, and not really sell out, but I'll help you guys advertise it since I use it. Just like Finviz, I advertise for Finviz for free too, and just because I think the Finviz subscription is completely worthless. I'm sorry, Finviz. I'm burning bridges here, but I don't think their subscription is worth getting in my opinion. The free one is great. That's like the good thing about Finviz. You don't have to sign up. You sign up for the extra stuff that I've never find it useful. But for bar chart, for bar chart, it's a little bit useful. But you know, even with free version, you can see the historical and historical volatility. And people say IV percentage and IV ring is important too, but I never really find them that useful. So yeah, I think that's it for the video. And I apologize for selling out. I feel bad for selling out for anything, but you know, doing them a courtesy. It's a good website. If TC2000 sponsors me, heck, I would sell the fuck out for them. You know, if they give me free yearly subscription. Why not, you know? So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys have any question, please comment and ask me in the comment section, or join my Discord, ask me on Twitter. I do not sell any courses. I do not sell any books, no nothing. And I am, by the way, the US Investing Champion has updated. Let's go to... Whoa. You guys are seeing my DMs. USIC. In my DM, I was chatting with bar chart, asking them if it's okay for me to tell you guys how much I make if you guys do sign up. And they're like, yeah, they don't care. So I'm like, that's great. Because I want to be transparent. I want everybody to know how much I make off like these outside of trading. And on YouTube, I make about $26 a month, guys. So you guys can probably buy me 1 or 2 lunch these days. My YouTube, I used to make like $100 off YouTube, but it's been going down because I'm also not making that much videos. And my videos I'm not clickbaiting as much anymore. US Investing Championship, we are currently still 4th. This is the August result. August was really tough. I barely gained. I went from 223 to 236%. It was hard. I'm still 4th. I'm almost 5th. This guy is catching up. I'm pretty sure this person was 1st at the beginning of the year, but he went down. And I'm trying to play catch up. I'm very close to top 3. September is going to be a little bit rough, but I think I'll be doing pretty well in October. We'll see. I'm pretty confident. So yeah, that's it for this video. Pretty long video. If you guys watch it to the end, thank you guys for staying till all the way to the end. Thank you guys for supporting my channel for all these years, 5 years. I hope you guys are profitable. I hope I'm pretty sure a lot of old faces have like left this channel already, because in 2020, our YouTube channel blew up and there were a lot of new traders. But then, you know, as viewership goes down, I'm starting to see basically many people have quit trading. And I would like to know if you guys have been here since 5 years ago or are still here. Because so far, as far as I know in my Discord, only one person from 2020 is still trading in the Discord with me. And his name is Zoa. Shout out to him. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.